Let's talk about your personal brand. First, what it's not. It's not a color palette. It's not a logo. It's not even like that clever tagline that you and ChatGPT spent the weekend working on. On LinkedIn, your personal brand is the answer to one question. When your name comes up, either in conversation or on a screen, how does it make people feel? What is their perception of you? What thoughts, feelings, actions, industry, knowledge, skills do they associate you with? Now, you may not be able to answer that question right now, but by the end of this video, you will be able to answer it and you will be able to shape people's perception. Let me introduce myself. I'm Holly. Earlier this year, I got named the fastest growing LinkedIn creator in the world by Favicon. And in the years previous, I've been named #1 for branding and for audience growth. Now, I had no plans to scale LinkedIn to this level. It's honestly absurd. I'm just a cat lady from Atlanta. I have 3 daughters. I'm not even cool enough to like the taste of coffee. I'm not a trendy digital nomad. I've exited 0 businesses. I'm a parent, a writer, and someone who believes that genuinely helping people is the only hack in business. When it came to my brand on LinkedIn, I decided what I wanted to be known for, and I was just relentless about those things. And I'm gonna break that entire process down for you step by step in 3 moves. First up is move 1. Determine or discover what makes you different from everybody else in your industry. You have to know what you want to be known for. What are you about? And I'm not talking about niching down. I'm not talking about your audience. I'm talking about you. What makes you different? Why should someone choose you? Maybe it's a unique skill set that you have. Maybe you've developed a framework or a system that nobody else has. Maybe your faith or your values set you apart. Did you have a childhood marked by adversity and so you have this powerful why? Or maybe you just have a very different approach than your competitors. Here's what I want you to do. Tiny homework assignment. Make a list of 5 ways you're different from everyone else doing what you're doing and saying what you're saying. I call these unique qualities your 5% differentiators, and as cheesy as this sounds, they make 100% of the difference on LinkedIn and everywhere else in business for that matter, especially when it comes to marketing. Why? Because everybody's selling better. But when it comes to branding, different is better than better. And if you get on LinkedIn and you try to sound like somebody else, you'll just become white noise that no one remembers. It's harder to trust the herd than it is to respect the outlier. Move 2, your LinkedIn profile, and I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but most LinkedIn profiles look like a resume straight out of 1992. Your headline might have some buzzwords in it like a results-driven professional. Nobody's ever seen that in a headline and thought, oh, that person's different. I need to work with them. Now, by the way, your headline, it's critical to the mission. It's the wording that comes right underneath your name on your LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn uses your headline to code you in its algorithm and to determine who it shows your content to. Very important. LinkedIn also has a domain authority of 98 out of 100. That's super high. It basically means your LinkedIn page is gonna show up in a search of your name. And when someone lands on your profile, and they will, they should figure out about 2 things in 5 seconds. They should figure out 1, who you help and how you help them, and 2, why they should work with you. Your headline answers number 1, and your banner and your content work together to answer number 2. So, take a look at your headline, take a look at your banner and your about section. Make it about your audience and what you do for them. It should not be a list of where you worked and where you went to college. Move number 3. Now, this probably answers the question that you wanted to ask from jump. What do I post? There are 2 parts to this answer. First, what you say. Pick 3 to 5 things to talk about over and over. They all should ladder up to the one thing you're known for. That's it. You do not need infinite topics. You need a few on repeat until people associate them with your name. And the spine that runs behind all of that is to help 100 times more than you sell. Be so useful, so helpful that selling becomes unnecessary. People buy from people they trust, and you build that trust by giving before there's anything in it for you. Now, how do you package the content? How do you format it? No one is going to read your wall of paragraphs. There are post formats, generally speaking, that do better than others. I'll give you a simple one right now. It's called the 3-2-1. There are 3 sentence lines visible when someone looks at your post. They have to click see more to, well, see more. So those first 3 lines, they have one big job: promise a payoff, earn the click. Those 3 lines are your hook. Then you have the body. Share a max of 2 to 3 insights. Do not share a list of 10. Nobody's gonna do, see, or remember your list of 10. Then 1, end the post with 1 clear directive or 1 clear question. Do not end the post with the word thoughts. Please don't. That's like a verbal shrug. 1 clear directive. So 3, you have 3 lines to hook them. 2, give them 2 insights to take away. And then 1, end the post with 1 clear question or directive. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking it because everybody does. I did. You're thinking, Holly, I am boring. I'm not even a writer. I don't have anything interesting to say. I have no good stories. I promise you do. You're just measuring interesting wrong. You don't have to be clever. You just have to be useful, and you just have to sound like a human. Think about the thing you explain to a client 100 times. That's a post. The mistake you see people make over and over again in your industry. That's a post. The most important question one of your clients can be asking. That's a post. The key to all of this, okay, and I'm gonna say this very slowly and with as much love and compassion as possible, but you cannot copy and paste AI and expect people to respect you. They're gonna ignore you or worse, judge you. Nothing erodes trust faster than content that does not sound human. And no, unfortunately, changing 3 words and removing the em dashes is not enough. Write your own posts. If you want to know more about building a brand, growing an audience, and how to scale and monetize LinkedIn, do all the things: the like, the subscribe, the follow. Come find me on LinkedIn, Holly Joyner. Send me a DM. Let me know what you think. And if you have any questions, I would love to answer them for you.